Discussing the top tracks from the artists we love. Top 5s with KXVU.
What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another episode of Top 5s, and I thought the perfect way for us to round the year off would be this exact video. So today, what we're going to be doing is jumping into the top 5 Afrobeat releases that we have reviewed on this channel for 2020. Now, the reason we're not doing the entirety of Afrobeat music is because I'm not an idiot. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of music I've missed that could well have landed in this list if I had heard it, so I'm going to be very honest and basically make a list of the top 5 tracks we have reviewed on this channel over the course of the last year, which I'm really excited to do. Now, this channel, of course, is primarily centered around Afrobeats, dancehall and reggae music. They're the 3 sort of areas we tend to delve into the most, so we may do lists for the other ones as well, but today I thought, you know, we'll dive into the thing this channel's probably most known for, which is our in-depth Afrobeat music review. So that's what we're going to do today. As always, guys, a massive shout out to each and every one of you getting involved in the channel. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, turning notifications on, and of course leaving a like and a comment and letting us know your top 5 Afrobeat releases down below as well. I want to hear all of them. Gives me a chance to go and look at different things over the winter break. So without further ado, let's get into the list. Coming in at number 5 on today's list, it does come from Burna Boy, and it goes by the name of Wonderful. Now, this tune for me really was a tune that opened up a lot of different windows and avenues in regards to what is guiding my listening at the moment. It was a tune that really kind of turned my opinion on a lot of sounds, and it was a tune that really opened my ears to a lot of sounds that are coming out of Nigeria. I've been a massive Burna Boy fan for a fair few years, but this tune for me really made me go, what else is out there? You know, it was a tune that really kind of opened my mind up and made me go, you know what, there's other stuff out here. I want to make sure I'm listening to as much of it as possible. And there's something about this tune in the way the percussion is so subtle and yet so hard-hitting at the same time. There's something amazing about Burna Boy's vocals, those harmonies he's able to stack up on top of each other in combination with the percussive layers and the overall rhythm of the tune. There's something so special about this one, and it was a tune that really did put a smile on my face, and it's a tune I can listen to at any time and it will do exactly the same thing, and that's why it sits at number 5 on today's listing. So, moving forward into number 4 on today's listing, we're going to get into this one from Pato Rankin. It goes by the name of Abule. Now, for me, this was a tune I stumbled across. I stumbled across Pato Rankin as an artist, and wow, this tune was something that completely blew me away. The whole layout of the tune, almost those little flickers of dancehall influence jumping into it as well, those incredibly catchy piano and key lines that are woven throughout it, and then when you layer all of that with Pato Rankin's vocal expression, it's truly special. It's a tune that's going to get anyone moving. You can throw it on in a party, throw it on when you're just at home. You're going to find your leg tapping away without even realizing it's happening. It's an incredible tune, so rhythmic, so energetic, whilst also addressing a lot of issues that are going on right about now. So the whole package of the tune has everything you want from a modern piece of music, in my personal opinion. And that's why it sits at number 4 on today's listing.
I tell you waiting happen for a bullet. Body's big party inside my bullet. I went there with my best friend Kule.
Now we're moving into the top 3 on this list, so it's getting more and more difficult as we move forward. And this next track is, of course, a collaboration between 2 of the biggest names in Afrobeat worldwide. And it is a track, of course, that comes off Wizkid's brand new album Made in Lagos. It goes by the name of Ginger, and it's alongside Burna Boy. Wow, what a track this one is. It's a tune that has so many different layers, so many different themes, so many different rhythmic aspects to it. The whole approach to the way this tune has been put together, the back and forth between Wizkid and Burna Boy, is something truly special. The way they're both able to command the same chorus in their own vocal tone and bring their own energies to it is something extremely special. And then, of course, the tune progresses nicely, and then just before it finishes off, you're hit with that Burna Boy key change. You're hit with that Burna Boy key change, which takes the tune to a whole different dimension. And it's something that's stuck in my head the majority of the day. I will be walking around my house listening to this tune in my head without even realizing, humming along to the chorus and even vocalizing it from time to time as well. And that's why, just because of how catchy it is and how well it's been put together, it sits at number 3 on today's listing.
If you want make a ginger, give me tea, kokoro. My coach, I be your love. Anywhere I
Coming in at number 2 as we move up this list pretty rapidly, to be honest with you, we're going to get into a track from DAVIDO. It goes by the name of Femme. Now, this tune for me was a really, really important tune for both the channel and DAVIDO as well. This was obviously one of the first tracks we heard off his brand new project, which has been absolutely incredible to listen through. We've done a lot of reviews on it on the channel, and it was a tune that really opened my eyes up to what DAVIDO was doing. The way he's able to really maneuver his voice around very, very layered and textured Afrobeat instrumentals is something that really doesn't get enough praise, in my honest opinion. His choice of instrumental, the general instrumentation around this one with those fluttering woodwind lines woven throughout the general texture of the tune, is absolutely incredible on a musical level, and I think DAVIDO's vocal on this one really does take it to that next level in the way, as I said before, he's able to maneuver so freely and move between different vocal styles from a more sort of rapid fire rap approach to a much more melody based approach at the same time. The way he's able to weave between those two on this tune in particular is absolutely incredible, and it's stuck in my head again 24/7, and that's why this one lands at number 2 on today's listing.
oh boy, you done they do too much. Smart talk, you done they do good talk, fam.
So, moving into the number 1 Afrobeat track of the year that we have reviewed on this channel. And before we get into it, I want to make sure that each and every one of you is leaving your top 5 tracks of the year down below. They don't have to be top 5s that we've reviewed on this channel, but if we have reviewed them on this channel, that'll make it even more enjoyable to look through. I'm really, really keen to see what you guys have to offer. Now, for me, this is an undoubted winner on this list. This is a tune that changed the game for me. It was a tune that really, really introduced what Wizkid was going to do this year, and it is, of course, No Stress. I don't think we can get away from how incredible this tune is as a piece of music and as a general composition for what it represents. The amount of layers that we hear throughout this tune, it's absolutely incredible. It's constantly growing, it's constantly shifting, it's constantly bringing something else to the table, be it a percussive line, a subtle melody, or even Wizkid's constantly changing vocal flows, which just seem to get progressively better and better as the track moves forward. I've sat back and listened to this tune numerous times and counted 6, 7, 8, 9 different flow patterns that he brings to the table, and it's just so catchy when you hit that hook and he's talking about no stress. It's just so encapsulating, and I definitely feel this is a tune that really does represent Wizkid at his best, and it's why it's one of the leading tracks off Made in Lagos, which is of course one of the biggest albums of the year. For me, this was the undoubted winner of this list. It was actually the first name I put down in my sheet, which is on the left hand side of me, as you can probably see, but that's not taking away from any of the other tunes involved in the list. This one is just that good. That's why it sits at number 1 on today's listing.
I got the pretty lady with no like no stress. She got her own, but she needs some love.
Well, there we go. That's another listing done for today, and that will be the final top 5 of this year. Please let us know down below if there are any other top 5s you'd like us to get done in the new year. I'm really enjoying this new format where I'm able to talk at a camera and kind of know what I'm saying without being rushed into putting the videos together. I really like this layout of doing things. Let us know if you're enjoying this layout as well down below in the comments. Of course, leave a like on the video, and of course, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We want to keep those subscribers going up, and then who knows what we can achieve in the new year. With that being said, I hope everyone does have a good New Year's Eve. I know it's going to be a little bit different this year than it normally is, but please do make sure you are staying safe and enjoying yourselves out there. That's it from me, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Discussing the top tracks from the artists we love. Top 5s with KXVU.